Hello everyone, welcome back to Paranormal Teach. If you're into ghost hunting, paranormal investigations, or just curious about communicating with the other side, this video is going to walk you through everything you will need to know about using a spirit box. We're going to be comparing the SB7 and the SB7 Pro, show you how to set them up, explain the Estes Method, and talk about some tips that can take your sessions from casual noise to actual connection. A spirit box is a device that scans through radio frequencies rapidly, either on the AM or FM band. The idea is that spirits can use the tiny snippets of audio between stations to form words, phrases, or even full sentences. Instead of hearing just static, you're catching bits of speech, noise, and expression. There are two popular versions out there, the original SB7 and the upgraded SB7 Pro. The SB7 is compact, affordable, and it gets the job done. It has the AM/FM bands, sweep speed control, and a basic built-in speaker, but that speaker is kind of weak, especially in loud environments. The SB7 Pro takes things up a notch with a louder speaker, a temperature display, a REM pod built in, and a basic noise reduction feature. If you're just getting started, the SB7 is totally fine, but the Pro is worth it if you're serious about investigating and use it regularly. To get started, turn on your spirit box and choose AM or FM. FM does tend to be clearer. Then you'll choose your sweep rate. This is the speed that it cycles through stations, measured in milliseconds. Here's the trick. Slower sweep rates, like 250 milliseconds, linger longer on each station, so it is easier to hear speech fragments, but you are more likely to pick up on external radio DJs and songs. Faster sweep rates, like 100 milliseconds or even 50 milliseconds, are more chaotic and they are harder for real radio to sneak through. Personally, I always go with 100 milliseconds. It's fast enough to filter out the extraneous noise, but it does still give you a rhythm that you can focus into. I do recommend trying several sweep rates in your sessions. It really comes down to what feels right for you, and everybody does have different ways that they listen better. You will also choose whether you want your spirit box to sweep forwards through the radio stations or in reverse. There is no one-size-fits-all to this. Everybody has their personal preference, but there is little difference in results. Personally, for me, I choose to sweep in reverse, but it's just a matter of what you like best. Now let's listen to a quick demo for my haunted dolls so you can practice listening yourself.
Hey, would anyone like to demonstrate the spirit box for me? Hi!
Omi and Dick are two of my more communicative haunted dolls, so as you could hear, they came through pretty loud, but there are some spirits that come through more quietly, so you may have to listen with a bit more focus to pick up on what they're saying. If you're not already using a Faraday bag with your spirit box, this can really take up your sessions a notch. It's a pouch that blocks radio signals. This filters out stations, songs, ads, and gives you much cleaner results. And headphones, even if you're not using the Estes Method, I do recommend using them. The built-in speaker is quiet, often tiny, and it does not let you hear subtle responses. This can also help separate words from the static and give you a more dynamic sound. Headphones can help you focus, isolate sound, and stay immersed. The Estes Method has become increasingly popular in paranormal circles, and it has shown extremely promising results. This is my preferred way to do the spirit box in general. One person wears noise-canceling headphones and a blindfold plugged directly into the spirit box. They cannot hear the questions being asked, and they speak out any words or phrases that they hear in real time. Another person asks the questions. This removes bias, making the responses feel more authentic and can lead to seriously powerful moments. The key is trust. The listener has to be honest and open, only repeating what they hear as they hear it without interpretation, and the team has to respect what comes through. This part gets overlooked a lot, and this is why I do prefer the Estes Method. Focus is extremely critical to having good spirit box results. You want to get yourself into a trance-like state where you're not just listening, you're fully immersed in the sound. If you are distracted by your phone, movement, or overthinking what something might mean, you will miss things, small but valid communication that slips right past you. I always recommend doing a short meditation before you begin. I also even hold a fidget during some of my sessions to keep my hands busy and prevent distractions. It helps clear the mind and center your attention. Go in open and relaxed, and when you're in the session, try not to overanalyze. Don't stop to wonder if one word made sense, because when you do, you may miss the next few words that gave it full context. Record everything and review it later. You'll be surprised how many things make sense only when you look back. To wrap things up, your gear matters, but your mindset matters more. Whether you're using an SB7, a Pro, or you're doing an Estes session, always remember focus, clear intention, and openness are key. Use headphones, use a Faraday bag, try different sweep rates, and take time to center yourself before diving in. If you're finding the spirit box challenging at first, remember that learning to listen through the static is a serious skill that takes time and consistent practice. It's completely normal to struggle in the beginning. Decoding voices and sounds from the noise often involves a steep learning curve. Be patient with yourself. With persistence, your ability to pick out meaningful communication will improve, but that growth will not happen if you give up too soon. Stick with it, and your efforts will pay off. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your most surprising spirit box moment in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a session. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and stay respectful.